Welcome, Capricorn, to your Astro Dice reading for December. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what's going on with you during December. Wow. Finally getting out of November. I changed the table, got rid of that energy. Let's start with a brand new, fresh energy. Have that new moon coming out in Sagittarius, which is going to bring about miracles, new beginnings of a different type, right? After that great reset that we had, now we're going to have a fresh new start, which is good, getting ready for the new year. So let's bring in some positive energy. Even though we are still in Mercury retrograde, so there's still going to be some twists, some turns, some ups and downs, no matter what. But yeah, we could say that that's going to happen throughout the year, Mercury retrograde or not. But let's see what's going on. It's just a little weird still. Okay, let's see what's going on here. You have the fourth house coming out with some Uranus energy. I already like the Uranus energy coming out. Actually, I'm going to move this over because I'm not sure if my camera will pick it up, guys. So that's fine. And then we have some Aquarius energy as well. Okay, so let's see. Bringing out that Uranus energy, we have your potential for sudden change, enlightenment, and awakening, which is kind of still the tower in its own way. But it's different. It's different. It's Uranus energy, but it's definitely about those shocking, sudden truths and awakenings coming towards you. So it doesn't just have to be a tower, okay? It's a different, how do you explain that? It's like the same kind of energy, but not the same energy. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Going Aquarius over here, the energy is freedom loving, rebellious, idealistic, and technological. So Aquarius runs with Uranus. Yeah, so you're definitely going to have a lot of, man, being in a Mercury retrograde, it's a lot of energy, a lot of air energy coming in. Definitely having that freedom loving. You could have someone rebellious around you. You might, I mean, that could turn out to be a tower. We'll see. But definitely, no matter what, this is what's going to shake you, wake you, which towers do as well. But let's see. I was trying to think of whether you guys had a tower at the end of the month. Coming up. Your home and roots of your being. So here we go. Something that's going to, it feels more like shock, awe, awake, delight. I want to say it that way. I don't know why, but I want to say it's the shock, awe, awake, delight. It's an interesting way of putting something, but that's the energy I'm feeling off of that. So going straight into the situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. So starting off with some confusion, with definitely some Aquarius energy coming right off the bat with the Ace of Swords, that air energy, the confusion. So definitely that's how you're going to start. You're going to start this month with this confusion. There's something confusing. Now we know where the shock and sudden change and awareness is coming from. It's getting out of that confusion. You could have some kind of clouded judgment. If it's not, no, it's going to be you. It's you. It's something or something around you that is definitely blocking your thought. Something that makes you have to readjust or rethink an idea to get to your Ten of Pentacles. Could be dealing with a Leo. Doesn't have to be. I feel like it's someone who's being very narrow-minded. I'm just looking at it. It feels like there's a lot of selfishness coming out of this situation, which got you a little confused. It's almost like you've contributed a lot to your home, your domestic life, your family with your love. I feel like someone's taking advantage of you. They don't have any, they have no respect for you, which may be making you look at them like, I'm not sure if you even have self-respect for yourself. That's why you can't give it back to me. They're being very, I see a lot of egomatic trips, a lot of pride. You could even say they're very prideful. They may be looking at the world through rose-colored glasses, and it's confusing you. You're like, why? There could also be some jealousy going on, but it's got you in confusion. There's going to be a wake-up call, though. We see it with the Uranus. Something that's going to set this situation free. Let's grab some of these little cards and see what's going on. Causing some disorder. The fourth house is the, within the home, within the family. Thinking about themselves for sure. But it just makes me feel like, where did this all come from? I think that that's where the confusion is where did this all come from? Or why are you going back? It's either one or the other. Why are you going back to where you were before? That could be the Mercury retrograde. Or what is causing all of this misfit behavior? Or why are you so jealous? You guys, use your discernment. You'll know what it is, unless you're, you might already be dealing with it. It could be a rollover from the end of the month. And departure and breaking. So there's definitely a breakup, right? Distancing yourself, wanting to distance yourself from them as they're acting this way, causing a big, the sun is not just a soul card. It also could be a family card. So there could be a lot of unhappiness, and them causing a lot of unhappiness, making you want to distance yourself from this person. You definitely could be dealing with a Leo. I have 2 cards of Leo now. They're acting very headstrong in their way, maybe very prideful. They want to do what they want to do as they're traveling. As you see the travel card, it's kind of like traveling down the path I want to. And it's kind of like, where are you heading? Why are you traveling down this path? Why are you headed this, where they're headed? Where they're headed is in the wrong direction. Okay? And they're also headed in the opposite direction of where they should be going. Okay. So definitely they're causing the shake. There's the shake up. There's the sudden change as well. Wow, that's crazy. There's the sudden change within the Uranus. Is that sudden change of, why have you done this? What suddenly has made you want to, like I said, either do this again or take this path, act this way. On the wrong path. Wow. I just really, seriously, the word I want to say is, what I heard is on the path to self-destruction. The reason it's self-destruction is because when you're going against your family and you're going against the people that you love, then who's going to be there for your support if everybody's, hightailing it out of there, away from you? There's nothing there but loneliness. Maybe you could say, okay, they're hanging out with the wrong crowd, but how long is that crowd going to hang around? Definitely, there's a lot of aggression that they're getting out, and a lot of arrogance. Like I said, there could be a lot of pride coming out of this. Pride is no bueno, no good. That's the worst you could get. That leads to self-destruction. Soul destruction, self-destruction. It's against everything. This is the arrogance and the understanding and that I am better than everyone else. Don't tell me what I want to do. I know where I'm going. And that's just lack of all self-control. They've pushed you to this boundary of, you kind of gearing up, putting yourself into a place of resilience. I also feel like there was a time for some of you, not all of you, throw away what doesn't resonate and what does resonate with you. Hold on, guys, my dog. Go lay down. Okay. She's a puppy. She's trying to learn. Okay. What I was going to say, I'm so sorry, is that it's almost to the point where they've tested your boundaries before. I think for a lot of you, they've been here before. And I think that you've even helped them as the wounded warrior once before, and now they're doing it again. And it's almost like to the point where it's like, why would you do this again when we've already fixed this situation? Or tried to, nope, they're putting you straight back into, somebody's lost all faith. You may even feel like you're losing faith within this situation. Guys, if that's the situation, do not lose the faith within the situation. Give the faith, give all of this to the universe. Give this all to God. Let God deal this out. Do not take all this weight on yourself. Allow the universe to step in, intervene, and give it to Him. This is more than you need to handle. And it's literally right here. This is more. You do not need to accept this. This is more than you can handle. So the wake up for you truly is the understanding of this is the way they want to be, even though you've already, you've helped and now they're going to do this again. It's not yours to 100% deal with. Let the universe intervene. Because you obviously have given what you can to the situation and they are accepting their own demise. This is careless recklessness. This could literally be a substance abuse, hanging out with the wrong people, the wrong crowd. Just straight up arrogance. Thinking they're better than everybody else. But there's some kind of, just wanting to have opposition. That usually also can come with manipulation, friendship. For some of you, it could just be a friendship. Trying to renew this friendship. A friendship that could even be someone that you believed was your soul sister, your soul brother, somebody you brought into your home as your family. A lot of times, we even think of our work, a lot of times as our family, right? So take that how it is. But definitely this is someone that you've brought into your home. You've thought of them as being a part of the family, but they're breaking this, leaving you at a crossroads. Two of Swords, I'm not sure what to do, leaving you with confusion. This type of confusion is is always negative, because this leads you into the place of, I don't know which direction I'm going in when it comes to this situation. As your Chariot is in reverse, I'm not sure how to get this back into control. I'm not sure how to bring the reins back. Okay. I'm not sure how to get this back to where I need this to be, for this to continue. So it could be definitely making you very weary and very tired of dealing with this. This could be your child. For some of you, this definitely could be a child, because we got the mother coming out, which is the, Queen of Cups, which is a mother card along with the Empress, right? So this definitely could be this could be your wife. This could be your mother. It could be a person who has children and you're like, what are you doing to the kids? I mean, take it how it resonates. It could be a man as well, right? But this one right here is literally speaking, whoever's energy I'm picking up, it definitely could be a mother. But it could be anybody. This is a general reading. This is not a personal reading. At the child, this could be your mother. It could be at the expense of their child, the expense of you. No matter what, I feel like in this reading, I mean, this, you're a Capricorn, it's at the expense of you. This is a Capricorn card, the Page of Pentacles. And if you know that it's the expense of their child, then you put it how it resonates. But for a lot of you, it's at the expense of you. Maybe you have been putting out a lot of money, helping them, letting them stay within your home. Some of you even, help them get to work. It's been expensive. They're taking advantage. You may have even taken them to treatment, paid a lot of money for them to get off substances. And now they're retreating or going back to a place of darkness. Egotism. Come on, Christmas. Now we got the Empress right side up with the Death card. But you, my friend, you are going to take a Death card. You are going to take a transformation. You are going to transition through this situation. And I do believe that even though they're using egotism, and even though you feel like they're losing out on the situation, they even may be discrediting you for, lack of recognition. But what we're going to find out in a second. I mean, what did you learn? You learned that you can only handle what you can do, that you can only heal what you can heal, as you are going through a healing, as well as you are, I think they lost their faith, because either that or it's your faith that's coming back around. If you felt like you were losing your faith in the mid-month, here comes your faith around. Here comes your spirituality. Here comes your healing. Understanding through this transition of this recognition that there is hope, there is the light, everything is good, everything is coming back to you, that you are a good parent, that you did everything you were supposed to do, you're a good child, you were a good friend, you were a good cousin, sister, whoever. So it's almost like, you're evolving through this growth, through this challenge, and there's your great awakening. Because I was just going to ask too, where's the great awakening? Where is it? But it's right here. It's right in front of my face. It's with the Empress, the Death, and the Star card. And it brings into the Fool. It brings in this brand new position. It bringing in this optimism for you to start the new year with this optimism, with this trust in life. And now, not only do you have faith, but you have blind faith. Now, you know how faithful that is, my friends. That's a big turnaround. That says no longer, do I feel like I'm being tested in faith, or that I'm, don't believe in it, or have any of these things. Now you're saying I'm so transformed that I have this beautiful understanding that now I can even leap into the unknown, blindly trusting, blindly having the faith within my spirituality, sitting on top of the Star card, excuse me. Wow. This is how it looks when it fell. It's saying through the Death, you will have the transition to start this all up, but that gives you even more faith and understanding as you understand this development, as you are now reaching places of abundance and nurturing. But we're going to find out why as much as we can, right? Remember, it's not a personal reading, so we can only get so much anyways. But they're having the lack of understanding and recognition, but they won't change or take the rebirth. Temperance in reverse. So now tell me why. How? Come on. Because of the King of Spades. Because you've learned to have this better understanding. The King of Spades is the Aquarius again. Having the greatest understanding for the Four of Swords. Having that peace brought within you. Wow. As you are becoming more head over heart, you're seeing the situation in a different area. And the head over heart is where the confusion now, right? As you find the place of peace within the Four of Swords on top of the Empress. You're awestruck. There's that awestruck for the awesome, right? is coming in, because now you can have logics over your heart instead of just 100% just seeing it from you hurt my heart, you hurt my heart. Now the understanding starts to come in as the peace in kind of envelops around you and inside of you as you become the Empress. Because with the Empress, you're all loving, all nurturing, all compassion. But with that, you need to balance it out with the logical thinking, because otherwise that's where we become confused. So you're saying I'm balancing both. And now I can actually really start thinking with my mind, right? Analytically thinking about what's really going on within the situation. As that Christmas really comes around, it's like a Christmas miracle. I'm sorry, that's what it is. In the 4th house, it's your Christmas miracle. The Christmas miracle of the better understanding of what's going on and how I can transform this situation, find the peace within myself, find the purpose, have the spirituality engulf me into having faith that this can go the way it needs to go. Pulling yourself out of the 9 of Swords, finding peace again, not worrying about the situation. Do not allow this person to worry you. You can only do what you want. If somebody's indulging, if they're going to indulge in their delights and their arrogance or whatever it is that they're doing, you're going to have to let them go, but you're going to have to know how to do it the balanced way. And this brings the real change within the situation and a real chance for you to make better days ahead as you are moving into the new year changed. Your world has changed. Your view has changed about the situation. Instead of allowing them to hurt you, allowing them to put you into this box where you're not sure if they're going to change or not. Remember, we can't always change people. We can only do what we can do. Bringing in that nurturing. Yep. This is going to actually bring in the peace that you are looking for, what you've been looking for this whole time. I think throughout the whole time, this is really what you were looking for to begin with. From the time that they started, right? And this brings around the Wheel of Fortune for the wholeness that you're looking for the love. If this is a love situation, you will find the peace that you are looking for no matter what, without rashness, without harshness. This is going to bring in the victory and the sincerity to the situation. Yeah. Okay. So let's get some messages from Spirit. So that's what's happening in your 4th house. It's going to bring your Christmas back around with a different feeling, a new you. Feeling like things in your mind and the way you're thinking about things and you're doing things has transformed. Having a better understanding instead of confusion. Nobody wants to be confused. Clarify on the end of the overall message of the reading. Let's just do that. These are money cards, so just show us the money. These definitely are money cards, though. Just give us whatever we need to hear. The money tree, yeah. Yeah. That's the Empress anyways. We've already seen it as well. Just going after your wealth and what makes you feel happy. Remember, wealth, it doesn't always have to be money, my friends. It's also health, wealth, love. Wealth comes in many pillars. The pillars of love. There's a pillar of money. There's a pillar of health. And in this wealth here is not only saying, you know what, keep hold of your money. You're going to see new days of money and wealth. But it's also saying you're going to have a lot of wealth within the balance and the harmony and the peace and the love and the healing. Having a gift of opportunity that arises. You will discover new talents that will lead to new opportunities. Use your opportunities that arise as the universe at the end of the month is bringing in a gift for this situation. And in this situation, it's literally, it's saying it's an opportunity, and there's another opportunity here too. So not only do I believe that you're getting the opportunity for balance, love, health, wealth, and faith. You're also getting some beautiful kind of opportunity that comes as well, whether it's new love, new friendship, job promotion. We'll just have to see. It's going to be different from everyone, but there is definitely a gift coming your way. Yeah. Something that's going to be toward your advantage. Okay. It could even be something that you've been manifesting. Okay, so let's go ahead and get a message oracle card from Spirit. Yeah, what a beautiful reading. Maybe we'll get lucky and this person will surrender. Maybe that will be the gift. That they surrender, understand their mistakes, and come back to do what's right. Sometimes that's even the best gift, isn't it? Never forget how resilient you are. You always bounce back. Stop pushing against what is. Align with it and move on. And that's kind of what the whole story is in its own way, is how much you're pushing against it. When finally you just let go at the end of the month and you're just like, I've had enough. Give it away. Let the universe solve it. It's not yours to carry forever. You're too amazing to follow everyone else. Forge your own path. You're too amazing to be led astray or to have to carry this weight. How about that? So you're in it to win it. Look, you never gave up on this person. It obviously shows. And then when they go and confuse you, now Spirit is saying it's time to let them go. They have to figure it out. The best, like I said, the best gift that we could probably have in this scenario is that they actually come back around. That they actually see that they're leading a path to darkness, to nowhere. And that may they come back. And I know that that's exactly what you want. Bet on yourself, take chances, reach your dreams. You've got this. This isn't a story about somebody I don't like. This isn't a story of someone I don't care about. You wouldn't work this hard for someone if you didn't care about them. So we pray and manifest on them that they can get their shit together and understand that the road that they're traveling is a road to absolutely nowhere. And we see it within the reading. You know it, I know it. And that's why you're fighting so hard. That's why I don't care if it's your mom, I don't care if it's your kid, I don't care if it's your friend, I don't care who it is. You know you've been fighting. That's where the confusion is. And if you didn't care, you wouldn't be trying so hard. Till next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.